Good morning, everyone. This is Alex from 7th Hour Films, and, yeah, it's early morning. I'm on spring break. I'm actually recording this one day before it goes out, and I got some Fruit Loops. Anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to be eating during this. Hope you guys don't mind. Yeah. It shouldn't hinder my reactions in any way. Speaking of which, I didn't actually say that we're reacting to Doctor Who today. Back again with Doctor Who, we are on episode 7. Last time on Doctor Who was the episode Dalek, where, sure enough, we found the last Dalek. There was a lot of tension between the Dalek and the Doctor. Really good drama. Great acting all around, and I really loved it. Probably favorite episode so far of what I've seen. So yeah, we are just going to continue on into this episode. Like I always say, no spoilers in the comments. Don't try to be clever about it, because it's not good. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah, let's get straight to Doctor Who, episode 7. Oh yeah, we got a new companion. Where are we now?
So,
we're in the year
judging by the
200,000.
architecture, I'd say we're around the year 200,000. Tell you what, let's try
That's
that
kind
again.
of funny.
Come on.
Wait, so is the Doctor like her wingman now? Giving her the information so that she sounds smart?
He's your boyfriend.
Not anymore.
Oh. It'd be funny if they just dropped him, like, right now. So did he actually get the year right? And it's just different than what he thought? That's interesting.
It all on sweets.
Well, how does it work?
Go and find out. Stop nagging me. The thing is, Adam, time travel's like visiting Paris. You can't just read the guidebook. You've got to throw yourself in, eat the food, use the wrong verbs, get charged double, and end up kissing complete strangers. Or is that just me? Stop asking questions. Go and do it.
Damn
You
it.
go then. Can you tell me where I am?
Agent Weaver,
Floor 139.
what's up, girl?
Could they write it in?
Like 5.
Well, she is not
Come
aged
on,
a
just
day.
get on board without
Between
knowing where
this
you
and
are.
Shield and Black
stupid.
Lightning.
And over on the Bad Wolf channel, the face of Bo has just announced he's pregnant.
I get it. You broadcast the news.
We are the news. We're the
Oh,
journalists.
that guy's back.
Go deep.
That guy can't be Simon Pegg, can he? Kinda looks like him,
Try
but...
this. It's called Zafik. It's nice.
It's like everything's gone. Home, family, everything.
It's cool that they use this phone when they do. It's like, I love the uses, but... With this whole thing about...
It's all right.
The whole thing about family, it's
Hi.
like...
It's
It's
me.
just like New York in space.
Double check. Triple check. Follow them.
So somehow you can
Everybody
tell
behave.
that the Doctor is an alien.
We have a management inspector.
I kind of like that the
And-
Doctor is just as lost as we are.
Engage safety.
It like makes this all the more interesting. Okay,
Trouble?
it's pretty strange.
Oh, yeah.
He loves
That's it.
trouble. Oh, so they don't detect. So they didn't detect the Doctor. There's a problem with one of them.
Now.
Is it the big head guy?
The walls are made of gold.
Catholica, I'm gonna miss
It
you.
doesn't help, Doc.
Floor 500.
I just need to... If I could just...
It's
cool
okay,
down.
man. It freaked out
Sort of
Rose, too,
acclimatise.
on her first mission.
How do you mean?
She went further into the future.
Maybe I could...
Talking like you'll never see her again. She's only going upstairs.
We won't. Once you go to floor 500, you never come back.
Maybe next time you ask stuff like that, Doc. Very cold. In space. So cold there's actual snow? Interesting. You brought a flashlight? You know, it's also interesting that all the human technology has advanced, but the clothes are pretty much the same. In 198,000 years. Clothes don't change, huh? Oh, I'm supposed to be taking notes, aren't I?
You control satellite 5.
Oh.
says the truth.
An interesting twist. You could have at least killed him.
Your boss.
You could have run or something. Why'd you just stand there? It's like, come on, you're supposed to be this badass freedom fighter or something.
You're not management, are you?
At last, she's clever.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, don't
Not
involve
even
me. I
worried
don't
about
know
it.
anything.
What is he doing? I don't get it. Does he have some sort of alternate agenda? Like, what is his deal?
It all comes down to two basic
Oh,
types.
he is making his way through this,
Type
but
1,
I don't get what
the head chip,
he's trying to learn.
inserted into the back.
Clearly acting outside the parameters.
No, she's one of them.
Fascinating.
Still trying to figure out who this actor is. What is this thing?
Something to do with the turbine.
Well, I don't know.
Exactly. I give up on you, Kathica. Now, Rose, look at Rose. Rose is asking the right kind of questions.
Oh, thank you.
Why is it so hot?
One minute you're worried about the Empire, and the next minute it's the central heating.
Something up there is generating tons and tons of heat.
Well,
So,
I don't know about you, but I feel
maybe
like
the-
I'm missing out on a party. It's all going
Maybe
on
the boss
upstairs.
needs to
Let's see,
keep
Trip.
cold at all
We need a
times.
key.
Freaking dude in a suit. So he has the thing now.
How do I?
Click.
It's snap.
Come on, come with us.
No way. Bye. Well, don't mention my name.
Doctor, you
When you get in
dick.
trouble, just don't involve.
Yeah, that's what happens, buddy.
Let me see.
They freeze the waste.
Ugh. Ugh. I hate this future. Can we go back to the new Roman Empire? Ugh.
That thing, as you put it, is in charge of the human race. For almost 100 years, mankind has been shaped
Emperor.
and guided his knowledge.
Good luck identifying that species, Doc. I will say they are incredibly creative in this show with all their designs and stuff. Alright, Weaver, time to save the day.
And it's easy to keep the borders closed. It's just a matter of emphasis.
Can't use normal
The
handcuffs,
right
you have to
word
put him in
the
that
right
thing.
broadcast, repeat.
It's just going to sound like white noise, but save it because I can.
Translate it, okay?
Freaking- I still don't get this, dude.
Someone's
Is it
been
taking
telling
all the
you lies.
information from Adam?
Young Master Adam Mitchell.
Yeah. Dumbass. Oh. Because Rose gave him a key to the TARDIS.
Look at that. It's getting hot.
She's gonna kill the thing with heat.
The Jaggerfest needs to stay cool, and now it's sitting on top of a volcano.
You should probably get out of there then. Freaking Doctor, you gotta get out of there, man.
What do I do?
Come on, Deus Ex Sonic Screwdriver.
Massive heat in a massive body. Massive bang. See you there, lads.
Oh, it's gonna be gross.
Bye then.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Suki. Freaking keep him there. Ugh. Alright, save the world again. Ooh,
That's it then. See ya.
not
How
just
do you mean
destroy the
save?
message,
As
but
in
destroy
goodbye.
the phone.
What about me? Don't.
Don't do what?
Stop it.
I'm...
All right now, Doctor, that's enough. Stop it.
But I want to come with you.
Too bad you lost that right.
Isn't it funny? The time goes by like that.
Alrighty. Let me just stop my recording. Alrighty. That was episode 7, The Long Game, as my hair gets all screwed up. I hope I reacted enough for you guys. I know I kind of said that last episode too, but sometimes I get lost in the show, and I just kind of forget to talk. Okay. Good episode. It definitely felt like a like one of the one-off episodes. It felt like one of the earlier episodes where it's like, well, we're in this time, we're going to do something, alright, we're gone. But that's fine, that's totally fine. It's nice to have, these one-off episodes. We don't need like a whole overarching plot, and we don't need every episode to be as intense as Dalek. But yeah, I really like this episode. Really interesting. It was nice to see a different facet of the future, I guess, or a different time in the future. The year 200,000 is interesting. It also is interesting that they kind of contained the entire episode to Satellite 5, because I said in like the second episode, oh, I wish they could go see the whole, not the Holy Roman Empire, which they could do, because that's in the past, but I want to see the new Roman Empire. And I think someone said, like, no, I don't think they have the budget for that, which is disappointing, but probably true. But this, when you have this, this, what is it, the fourth brilliant human empire, or whatever they called it, it was like a very long, weird name, but basically equated to the fourth human empire. I think they showed it off enough to where it made sense, because they really only showed like one little part of it in Satellite 5, and who knows, maybe we can come back to this time in a future episode and see what it's like, at a different part of the human empire, not just this one satellite. Okay. Jeez, I can't. What does that say? I got some notes here. We'll kind of go over those real quick. Oh yeah. Before we knew what who the boss was, like on the ceiling and stuff, I made a little note, like maybe it could be the big head from episode 2. Because in episode 2 they had this giant freaking head that just came in, and they actually referenced it again in this episode, like on the news. It's like, oh, the big head of whatever is pregnant or something. So I just kind of wrote that down. Obviously it wasn't that, it was that weird slug thing, but yeah. Actually, before I forget, I'm going to look something up because this bothered me. The actor playing, I guess, the banker, I never really figured out his name, but I want to look up who that was, because that kind of bothered me throughout the entire thing. Yeah, okay, I figured. Okay, so that was Simon Pegg as the editor. I kind of figured out, at first I was like, oh my gosh, is that Simon Pegg? And I was like, nah, that doesn't quite look like Simon Pegg. But then going throughout the episode more and more, I was like, oh, that has to be Simon Pegg. So I just wanted to confirm that real quick on IMDb. Sure enough, that was Simon Pegg as the editor, which is pretty cool. Unfortunate that the character died. I kind of wish we could keep Simon Pegg in the show, maybe as a recurring character, but whatever. One-off characters are just as good. So, maybe that's just me wanting more Simon Pegg. Not that the show needs Simon Pegg. It's really amazing on its own. What else do we got? The clothes I wrote down, so I kind of mentioned in the reaction. Sorry, the camera's kind of shaking. I'm bumping my desk. I kind of mentioned that, we see all these advances in technology in the year 200,000, but none of the clothes seem to have, advanced. They seem to be the same clothes that you would find, in 2005 when, Rose is from. They're all just wearing, normal shirts or just a jacket, or heck, even Simon Pegg, the editor, was wearing a suit and tie. So, yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting. You couldn't really they didn't really go all out with the clothes, but they went all out with, the technology and the designs and stuff. Now, another thing I wrote down, which didn't seem to be the case, is I kind of thought that maybe the... what is it? I don't even know what the heck it was called. I don't know. It doesn't say on here. But whatever the big slug monster thing was, at first I was like, okay, well maybe is it setting up Adam as a double crosser? And that ended up not being the case. Adam just was stupid. But yeah, I kind of thought originally, like, maybe the slug monster set up Adam to betray them. And I thought, well, if that was the case, then he would have to have set him up all the way back in 2012 in the last episode, but that ended up not being the case. The next thing I just wanted to mention is Doctor Who seems to like having dead people still do things. Have you noticed that? This is sort of this isn't really a thing that's been that keeps going throughout these episodes, but like in episode 3, when Gwyneth was holding all the gas aliens in that place, the Doctor realized that she was already dead, and that's why he didn't like try to save her. And afterwards he was like, he said, I tried saving her, but she was already dead. She'd been dead for 5 minutes. So there's that. And then in this episode, we have all the people at those computers with Simon Pegg and like Suki, and they were like, she's dead. They're all dead, but they're still working. And the Doctor says, it's the chips that are still working through them. So just an interesting thing. I don't know why the show likes the idea of dead people still doing things. Just kind of an interesting thought. And then the last thing I really wrote down was the banks, because Simon Pegg said he was a banker, and because like he said something like you need to be able to know a good investment or something. I don't even remember what he said, but I kind of wrote down banks because maybe like these are going to be recurring villains or just space bankers. That would be kind of funny. But is he a space banker, or is he a banker from the Human Empire? Well, then maybe we could get some more Human Empire stuff in the future. I don't know. Who knows? So yeah. Other than that, I didn't write anything else down. Yeah, great episode. I'm glad that we're already like done with Adam, and I'm glad there's not really sympathy for Adam. Like they don't even like fix his head or anything. Like it's like, nope. You're done. You're dropped off. Goodbye. See you later. See you never. And that's just it. So, yeah. I'm kind of glad with that because he really did screw up. And he didn't even, like, fully understand that he screwed up. Like, in that first, or, like, at the end when he was like, yes, I screwed up. I'm sorry. But take me. And it's like, no, you don't get this. You really screwed up. You almost screwed up all of history. You can't do that. So I'm glad that the Doctor, without any hesitation, just left him there. And Rose, while she was she was a bit nicer, I suppose, than the Doctor, she still did not like have any sympathy. She was like, nope, we're gonna leave you here, and now your head is open, and you're gonna have to deal with that for the rest of your life. So yeah, that is basically it. Yeah, really good episode. Can't wait to see where we go from here. We're moving right along in this show. Yeah, that is pretty much it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Hey guys, if you like this video, then you should check out some of my other videos. Right here are all my reactions to Doctor Who. Right here is a Let's Play of The Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall, and I'm not even sure what this one is, but you should probably check it out too. And here you can subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.